everyone, and welcome to the morning news. One case was found in India reported by Sapra Umesh Kumar, an assistant professor of the Department of Disease Diagnosis and Pathology from the Ram Prakash Ayurveda Sharaf Institute. A young asymptomatic male patient of 24 years present with positive hepatitis B surface antigen test and positive hepatitis B and remarkably high HBV DNA reports and was treated with Ayurvedic medicines for a period of 4 months. Initially, and the investigation like HBeAg and HBV DNA were repeated. The results of the investigations show the HBeAg became negative and HBV DNA was less than the detectable limit. The results of the treatment were encouraging and there were no side effects during the therapy. Due to this case and the increase of it in India, we need to discuss about this important virus. Now we have the Dr. Marian Dorado to explain us a little bit more about this virus. Welcome to today's news.
Thanks, Sarah. Today we're going to talk about the virus that is affecting 1 out of 12 Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders population. 1/4 of them suffers from liver problems, and its related liver cancer is leading cause of deaths among Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders in the US. But what is this virus that infects and kills more than HIV, malaria, and tuberculosis combined? Well, it is known as hepatitis B. Hepatitis B is a virus that targets cells in the liver. It infects cells and makes them produce an abnormal protein called MHC1 molecule. T cells, CD8+, recognize proteins, and T cells start the cytotoxic killing or cell apoptosis to eliminate infected cells. This produces inflammation in the liver or liver damage in viral hepatitis. As hepatitis B progresses, some of its symptoms start to show up, such as fever, malaise, and nausea. Additionally, patients might have hepatomegaly, as their liver starts to inflame and gets larger in this process. This might cause pain. The more damaged the liver is, the higher would be the transaminase concentration in the blood. When your liver starts to get damaged, the hepatocytes start to get into the blood, and there is an increase of alanine aminotransferase and the aspartate aminotransferase, which are enzymes. Atypical lymphocytosis is another symptom of hepatitis, which is the overproduction of lymphocytes stimulated by antigens. Also, the person might have jaundice, which is dark urine caused by leaks of conjugated and unconjugated bilirubin in the blood. This might also cause the increase of urobilinogen, which is secreted in urine after microbes in intestines reduce bile. The UVG is mostly returning to liver after absorption, but as liver cells don't work properly, it gets urinated. Nowadays, around 257 million people live with hepatitis B virus. It is a very common virus among children that are between 0 and 6 years old. Its incubation periods are about 75 days approximately. Now you're going to talk with the specialist, Sara Rosso.
Thanks, Marian. Hepatitis B can be transmitted by sex, infected needles, or to the child through the childbirth, and is because a fluid of a person with hepatitis B entered to your body. Many people believe that the virus is not a great deal, and it can be just temporarily. However, the virus can become a chronic disease, and the danger of this condition is very common among the young ones. As you can see, hepatitis B can be a very serious virus. However, you can avoid it. It is recommended to apply vaccines if you have risk for an infection by sexual exposure, if their sex partner have hepatitis B, also if they are sexually active who are not in a long-term mutually monogamous relationship, for example, people with more than one sex partner during the previous 6 months, or the men who have sex with men. Risk for infection by exposure to blood, for example, the ones who share needles, syringes, or other drugs preparation equipment, the ones who live with a person who has hepatitis B, the residents and staff of facilities for developmentally disabled people, the healthcare and public safety workers for exposure to blood or blood-contaminated body fluids on the job, the hemodialysis patients and the pre-dialysis, peritoneal dialysis and home dialysis patients, and people with diabetes age from 19 to 59 years. And also, if you are an international traveler to countries where hepatitis B is common, people with chronic liver disease, people who are in jail or prison, and all other people seeking protection from hepatitis B virus infection. And now you are conscious about what hepatitis B is.
Please get vaccinated in the nearest health center.
Thank you.